Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? That's what you're wondering. Well, we're right at the top of the Tomb of the Kings Avenue. That's the Aspire British private school on the left-hand side, which means we're heading in the direction of Peyia. So we're exiting Paphos town and we're heading on the coast road, which goes through Clorica, Kisonaga, and then finally on to Coral Bay and the Peyia area. For those of you that are new to the channel, what are we about? Well, some of the videos are about Marika and me, where we tchotchke dance down the Paphos promenade and the harbour area, and now and again we'll go and storm a hotel. And then some of the videos are about Mr. Paul's Breakfast Club, where we drive around in the earlier hours of the day while we are delivering cars, going to visit customers, that kind of thing. And we take you with us, and you get to learn slowly but surely your way around the wonderful area of Paphos on the spectacular island of love known as Paphos. And as we drive along, I'll give you some bearings so you understand where we are. On the left hand side is the King Elephant Hotel. Well, actually it's called the King Eliathan Hotel, a 5-star luxury resort right on the beachfront in downtown Paphos. A spectacular hotel indeed, and it's where a good friend of ours, Tom, who plays games, he hung out there last summer with his mum and dad and his sisters, and he had a fabulous holiday. And we met him on camera very briefly, if you remember, and more recently some other people stayed there. My cousin King James, his queen Kyrene, and of course the one and only superstar, the girl that loves a very special cheesecake cupcake made especially for her. Yes, it's coming, Princess Darling, and hopefully that's brought a beaming smile to your face, our little princess. You're a superstar amongst superstars. Your pictures of you modelling the Marika and me hat and the Marika and me t-shirt, which we believe are now in a box somewhere in downtown Larnaca. They have finally got from Timbuktu, and hopefully in the coming week we will be going to collect it, hopefully from a post office that little bit more close to us. Hopefully it'll be in downtown Paphos this week, and we'll pick it up and we'll keep it as a surprise. And one of these days you're going to get to see Marika and myself prancing up and down the Paphos promenade in those special t-shirts, special hats, and of course special sunglasses made by your father, probably the greatest graphic artist designer in the world, and he's made some special gifts for us. But as time goes on, if you want to purchase some of these gifts, well, that's something that's going to come to the marikaandme.com website, and not only will you be able to upload pictures and perhaps communicate in the forums and see some of our videos and what we're up to, but hopefully as time goes on we will start to make some merchandise, or as it's called on YouTube, merch. And hopefully for some of you, you will want to well, get yourself a memento or two of something that reminds you of the fun and games of the channel known as Marika and Me, because that's what we are, a game and a bit of fun. All we want to do is bring a bit of light-hearted fun into the hearts of our family members, cheer you up, and if ever we can help you, please let us know. If there's somewhere special that you'd like us to, well, stick our nose in, you let us know, and if it can be done, we will. This is the Azure Resort and Spa there, which is getting ready to kick back into life. That's the new Horizon pub. You've got the Sienna restaurant coming up here on the left, and you've got the Helios Bay Hotel apartment complex. Again, if you hunt in the search bar, Marika and Me, Helios Bay, bang, up it'll come. We stormed that little hotel last year and got away with it, and if you're going to stay there, let us know, and perhaps we can get away with it again, especially for you. So this is the coast road that's going to take us through downtown Kisonaga. That'll be the next stop-off point, if you understand me. There's a wedding venue there called Alos Wedding Venue, and of course it literally is on the coastline, and you're going to get some spectacular photographs and a great party if you're getting married, isn't it? Married. You have to have the wedding first, but you're getting married in downtown Paphos. Now, I'm going to go and check in with the Breakfast Club and see who's on the sofas. I mean, we know the three girls are there. The Dolly Bird, known as Miss Vivian, she's there cooking up a broth. She's got Miss Nessie with her. She's making some fancy cakes and a bit of stew, because that's what Lord Dave Jono wants. You've got the butcher's wife, known as Miss Beverly. She's there. And between the three of them, they probably are the three greatest cooks, chefs in the entire world, never mind in the Marika and Me lounge. And of course the serving man, the man who takes all your orders and then runs around giving you horse betting tips, his name is the one and ordinary, he's not ordinary, he's a superstar, the one and only Lord Dave Jono. And sitting over in his office over there is the Lord Nigel Big Guns, because he's now got his own office, because he's running the Breitling Watch Company. And sitting right by him on a memory foam cushion is so sweet Caroline, his wonderful partner in crime, because she understands that even in a Mercedes S-Class, the roads in downtown Paphos are absolutely Sherlock Holmes. So get your bottom on the memory foam pillow and enjoy the rest of the ride, because people who are familiar with the channel understand that this part of road coming up down here is absolutely Sherlock Holmes. And by God, those two motorbikes could do with a silencer. Here's a bit of interesting trivia, well, useless trivia for you. In Cyprus, if you want an MOT on your car, you go for an MOT, obviously, and the MOT in Cyprus lasts for 2 years. I don't know what it is like in the rest of Europe, but in Cyprus it's 2 years. In the UK it's only 1 year. There we go, bit of useless trivia. But if you've got a motorcycle, they do not have the facilities to give it an MOT, so you don't have to have an MOT. Well, that's the wrong words. You just don't have an MOT on a motorcycle in Cyprus. So whether you've got a silencer on it or not, or a number plate that's visible or not, it doesn't really matter. So there we go. If you want to break the law, go and get yourself a motorcycle. You can be as loud as you want, you can do wheelies, you can have no number plates, you can do whatever you want. I'm sure that the president of the country, the new guy, I'm sure he's going to come up with some legislation, because particularly as we enter the summer season, there's a lot of quad bikes racing around that are too loud and all those sorts. Anyway, that's the rant over. Where are we now? We're in downtown Kasoniga. That is the CU Beach Bar, a spectacular beach bar, which again, if you go hunting, you're going to find it in our back catalogue. Just pop in CU Beach Bar, Marika and me, and there's a couple of videos, one of me prancing around on their new terrace, and one where we get wet in our very early career on YouTube. This is the final descent as we enter the area known as Peyia. Peyia, if you're curious to know, includes the areas known as Coral Bay, Sea Caves, Argius St George, which in English is St George, the Akamas, Uptown Peyia, Midtown Peyia and Lower Town Peyia. It's one of the biggest connotations of people in the Paphos district, particularly if you are a foreign. So there's about 8,000 population registered in Peyia, and around 4,000 of those people are foreign nationals. British, Scottish, Irish, Welsh and English, obviously. A lot of Russians, a lot of Ukrainians, a lot of Germans, a lot of Swiss, and 1 or 2 Frenchies as well, and quite a few Scandinavians. So there's an awful lot of foreigners living in Peyia, and the reason for that is it's a very nice place to live indeed. It's got a couple of private schools, and it's only 15 minutes from Paphos. It's got possibly the best supermarket in the whole of Paphos, and that is known as the Philippos supermarket. It's got lots of bars, lots of restaurants. It's got the Coral Bay Strip, so I think you're understanding why it's very popular indeed. So this is the final descent. The video is coming to an end, so I'm going to say thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe, and when it come back for that little bit more of my insanity. And if you'd like to help the channel grow, go through to our about page, where you could consider to buy us a coffee or two. That will be converted into liquid cash, sometimes into coffee in the morning to keep us awake, but more often than not it will go into liquid benzene, which is petrol, into the tank, and it will allow us to continue to make more videos, especially for you. Have you enjoyed your ride, Mr. Kenny? Yes, you haven't put a foot wrong. Slowly but surely, as your as your age is growing, he's 4 years of age now, if you understand me. Now he is learning his way around Paphos, pretty much like an encyclopedia. So it won't be long before him and his mum, Miss Nicole, and his dad, Mr. Paul, will be racing around Paphos. And now and again, they may even pop over to downtown Crete, because yes, his mum is all the way from Crete. Thanks for watching. See, bit of a detour. You're wondering, where is he going? Well, we're actually delivering a car, so there we are. And just up here is where the man lives. My brother is way ahead of me, and he probably will be chuchka dancing down the gentleman's driveway, and then just after that he's going to get back into the Black Beauty and we're going to go back home. And in the next episode, of course, you're going to watch us dancing the chuchka, that's for sure. There we are, downtown Peyia, on a truly spectacular day indeed. Thanks for watching.